Westfield Memorial Hospital provides high-quality health care to residents of Western New York, offering patients the most sophisticated medical advancements while keeping the ease and familiarity of a community hospital. Support for Chautauqua Sunrise has been provided by WRFA 107.9 FM, Jamestown's public radio station, streaming online 24/7 at WRFALP.com. Low power to the people. Meader's Restaurant, a family tradition for over 50 years in downtown Ripley, is a proud supporter of Chautauqua Sunrise. Meader's provides all-day dining, banquet services, and custom catering, specializing in pie.
Funding for Chautauqua Sunrise is provided in part by the County of Chautauqua Industrial Development Agency, with offices in Jamestown and Dunkirk, helping businesses to prosper throughout Chautauqua County. For more information on how the CCIDA can assist your business, visit choosechq.com.
From supporting people with disabilities to enjoy great lives, to providing health care services that are available to anyone, the Resource Center has been improving our county for more than 60 years. Learn more about how the Resource Center makes a positive difference in people's lives.
The Hofbrauhaus in downtown Buffalo invites all our friends from Chautauqua County to experience craft beer, Bavarian food, and live entertainment. Check us out on our Facebook page and website for family-friendly events throughout the year.
From the Access Chautauqua Studios in Mayville, it's Chautauqua Sunrise. Chautauqua Sunrise is hosted by Doc Hamels and supported by the award-winning volunteers at Access Chautauqua. We are here to share local news, colorful interviews, and events of interest to everyone. Chautauqua Sunrise is broadcast live Saturday mornings each week from 9 to 10 a.m. Send events via email or call us live. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook. And now, from the Access Chautauqua Studios, it's Chautauqua Sunrise.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Doc Hamels, and I am excited to have you all join us here today, wherever you are in the world. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We think Australia is good evening. We have our friends over across the county. We have people across the United States. Good afternoon to Natalia in Kiev. We know things are getting really heated over there. Please, 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 please. I hope you all are safe. James in Kenya, if you're watching, I know that you and Karen often watch the show when she's there. So good morning, Kenya, Africa. Wherever you are, my relatives in Belgium, the Netherlands, good day. Okay, I want to say, get ready, Jeff. Good afternoon to my listeners on WRFA 107.9, low power to the people in Jamestown. Thanks for listening in. Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. We hope that you're going to enjoy the show. And also, you got to remember that if you want to see us and watch us, you can go to YouTube or our Facebook page for Chautauqua Sunrise, and you can actually see us in person if you want to see us, in what we look like. So anyways, good afternoon, Jamestown. Also, please remember that we also now are on the Children's Collaborative Solutions TV on Sundays. The whole show and nothing but the show, from what I'm told. So, Pastor Moreldo, thank you for picking up our show over in Jamestown. We are now everywhere. We're streaming, we're on TV, we're everywhere. All right. Throughout the show today, if you have a question or comment for my guest, or you have an announcement for a fundraiser or some special event, you can call us. Watch this, Bob. Boom! 716-753-5225. Jeff just sits there with the button. I'm sure he's just about ready to push it anytime. You can call us live right now between 9 and 10 o'clock this morning. Don't call us at 10:01. Nobody's going to answer the phone. But you could leave a message, okay? But you won't get a live operator. Randy will be gone by then. Or throughout the week, you can email us at Chautauqua Sunrise, okay, all one word, at gmail.com. Okay, again, the phone number is 716-753-5225, and we will take your calls. All righty? All right, we are going to have a grape show for you today. How's that? Very good. There's our Facebook page. All right, we're going to be talking about some really cool things about the grape industry, but especially a brand new product. I'm not going to tell you the name yet, but stick around. I live in grape country, and these gentlemen I've actually met before. It's kind of an interesting circle that we just discovered we knew each other from. And we're going to be promoting and showcasing something brand new that probably many, I would say 99.9% of you have never even heard of, but you'll be hearing soon because it's going to be on your local shelves. All right? So, weather-wise, this weekend, Justin, what's the call? Rain or no rain?
No rain.
No rain. I think you are in La La Land. No rain. I think we're going to have some showers today, maybe, but tomorrow it looks kind of iffy. And the reason why I bring that up, because tomorrow is also the Fredonia Farm Festival, and I plan on being over there. And I don't know if it's going to take place or not, because they are talking about thunderstorms. And I have a certain aversion to being electrocuted by lightning, so I don't know if we're going to be there or not. All right, but we'll see. Buffalo Bills. Hey, how about those Bills there, Justin? Undefeated. Silence. Well, they're still undefeated. I guess they're playing the Browns today, I guess. Two of us like the Bills, and everybody else likes other teams here. So I always like to bring that up.
Still preseason.
Still.
Preseason.
Okay. We got some things.
The Bears.
The Bears. All right, we'll give you the Bears. And then we got the Dolphins, and we got, what's your dad like? The Vikings, right? Ay. Okay. Jeff, we'll go slow and easy with these. We have some posters that I want to pop up here. Let's do the meter one with Billy Gilman. I don't know if you all have heard of Billy Gilman, but he was a child country star years ago, had a good run, and was kind of quiet for a while. And but now he's having to come back, and he's been doing some wonderful work with Nancy Rose, doing fundraisers for children. The Shriners Hospital in Erie, Pennsylvania. My brain and my mouth are out of sync this morning. September 12th, he's going to be at Meters doing a free concert with a few other bands. Lawrence Anthony, the Heltman and Schwartz group, and Old Dog Bluegrass. Some guys I know from over there, Steve and Mark are in that group. Anyways, I plan to be there September 12th, Billy Gilman, and if you he was on The Voice. He was the runner-up one year. I mean, that's how good he is. And I remember Blake, what's his name? Blake, I can't think of everybody's name today. Anyways, the judges all knew him once they turned their chairs around. And he's a pretty famous guy. So we hope to see Billy Gilman in person. Okay, let's go. What's that? The Voice, thank you. Okay, then we have 10,000 Maniacs. Steve Gustafson was here not long ago. And the weekend of the September 3 through 5, they have a whole bunch of things going on as they celebrate their 45th anniversary as a band. That's pretty awesome. Even the Beatles didn't make it past about 10 years. The whole band is right there. And they have activities going throughout the weekend. So if you want to know more, check it out at maniacs.com. All of the events are there. A lot of the tickets are going quick. I always tell Steve and Dennis, the reason why I know how long they've been a band is because that's how long my wife and I have been married. So I'll go back to 81. So good on you guys, and we'll keep talking about it till that weekend. Okay, so 10,000 Maniacs have been representing the Jamestown, Chautauqua County for 45 years. They've been all around the world, and people don't realize that you're never a prophet in your own backyard, but these guys are the real deal, and they have records and albums and all kinds of great stuff. So check them out. Next one we got is the Grape and Wine Festival. There we go. And I want to promote that as well, September 18th and 19th. Here's the plan for us guys. We plan, I think Jeff is going to join us this time around. And Randy, we're going to film on Friday night. And then we're going to bring all that footage here the next day to promote the show so y'all can see what's going on there if you didn't make Friday night. And we have a special presidential guest, we'll leave it there, that he's been here before, but he will be joining us for that show as well. So mark your calendar, September 18th and 19th. Last year I was emceeing the Grape Pie contest. That was a lot of fun. The promoters of the whole program, the organizers, almost like fainted when I told them that the winning prize was a trip to Hawaii. And I said, "Oh, just kidding." And I heard all these good, yeah, I was like, all right, no cars. It's just a lot of fun. And so that's going to be a great weekend. Okay, I don't think I have a poster for this yet, but coming up at the end of the month of September will be the cemetery tour here in Westfield. And I will be, once again, presenting to our audiences another famous person from Westfield. I always tell people I'm really good because I now have, this will be my 5th dead guy. We take characters from the past that are famous, and then we present them at the cemetery. And it's really popular. Jamestown does their own Sinners and Saints tours, and we do the Westfield tour, and this will be my, what did I say, 4th time. And so we'll get a poster out to you, and you can always check that out, but there's things on Facebook right now. But I have a great time, and well, just part of what we all do as actors and things like that. So I will tell you who my character is because it's brand new. I got to research this individual a little bit more, but pretty famous person. All right. So I'm going to get to some community announcements. My guests are like chomping at the bit to come on, so we'll get to them here shortly. So, Jeff, you ready? Slide 15. Here we go. Infinity creates a family-friendly convention experience with InfiniCon. Something new. Infinity Visual and Performing Arts is putting its own creative spin on convention culture with InfiniCon, a free, family-friendly community event taking place coming up Friday, August 28th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Infinity Center in downtown Jamestown. If you haven't been there, this is a really great place. Created and hosted by Infinity instructors, students, and staff, InfiniCon will transform the Infinity Center into an evening of small convention-inspired experiences alongside hands-on art activities, music, movement, and an open house for families interested in exploring infinity. Rather than a traditional traveling convention, InfiniCon is a homegrown infinity event designed especially with children, teens, and families in mind. Visitors can move throughout the building at their own pace, stopping into different spaces to participate, watch, create, meet instructors, or simply explore their interests. Convention-inspired activities will include Mini Artist Alley, featuring Infinity Youth creators, cosplay, I'll get this. These are all new words to me. Cosplay panel, costume runway, ribbon game, trinket trading, live chalk art, photo opportunities, and more. The event will also give Infinity students who participated in a cosplay collaborative class during Infinity's 3rd trimester an opportunity to showcase the costumes and characters that they have worked to create. Okay. Families interested in joining Infinity can also register for new programs this coming year, which begins Monday, September 14th. So check Infinity out. They are here every holiday season, and we bring on music and things like that. One of my favorite organizations in the whole world. Here's their contact phone number if you're interested. Ready? 716-664-0991. 716-664-0991. 0991. Why would you call this number? If you've got a young person, niece, nephew, daughter, son, next door neighbor, whatever, somebody that you know that may enjoy the arts, through any of the arts, this is, I'm telling you right now, it's an awesome program for kids. And I had Anthony Merchant on here. He's now the manager, general manager of WRFA. He was an Infinity student when he was little. So, I mean, people do come up through the ranks, and this is a golden opportunity for kids to do some really artistic things in their lives. All right, slide 16. Fly-in, drive-in, coming up next Saturday, August 29th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Jamestown Chautauqua County Airport. You're thinking, what are you talking about? It was originally scheduled back in July, but now it's for the 29th of August. The free community event will showcase a variety of aircraft and classic vehicles while offering opportunities for attendees to experience aviation firsthand. Guests can enjoy discovery flights provided by Great Lakes Flight School, view visiting aircraft, and participate in raffles and a 50-50 drawing. A feature attraction will once again be Whiskey 7, a beautifully restored Douglas C-47 Skytrain. I bet you your brother knows all about this one, Justin. Operated by the National Warplane Museum in Geneseo. The aircraft is one of the few remaining World War II transport planes still flying today and serves as a living tribute to the men and women who served during the war. All right, you also have Archie's Restaurant will host a chicken barbecue. According to this, they're going to have about 300 chicken dinners available, hamburgers and hot dogs as well. If you're interested for more information, give them a call at the airport, 484-0202. So that's a fly-in on August 29th. Lots of things going on here. All right, let's go on to slide 17. This is a new one, okay? This is for the veterans groups. Trivia Gauntlet number 2. Look at that poster. Friday, August 28th, 6 p.m. This is going to be held at Christ First United Methodist Church over 663 Lakeview Avenue in Jamestown. The Dwyer Group, all right. And it says, think you have what it takes to survive the Trivia Gauntlet? Join us for a fun night of trivia, mystery, friendly competition, and plenty of laughs. Mike Johnson of Johnson's Pro Audio will be putting your knowledge to the test with another round of Trivia Gauntlet. Dinner will be provided. Please let them know if you plan to attend so that you make sure they have plenty of food for everyone. They understand plans do change, so don't be afraid to RSVP, and that would be with the Dwyer Group. And if you're with the Veterans Group, you can check with them. I'm trying to see if there's anything on the poster here. Jeff, do you see something? I can't read it from here. Okay, well, the Dwyer Group is out of the Resource Center, so you can contact them over there. Usually we have a phone number for them. But anyways, that sounds like a fun thing. And if you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran, you go ahead and give Drianna Zorba a call and let her know. All right, let's go on to the next slide. The Chautauqua County Historical Society and Patterson Library have announced the schedule for the second half of the 2026 Fireside Lecture Series, which is a free public program that highlights the rich history of Chautauqua County and Western New York. Launched earlier this year, the Fireside Lecture Series was developed through a partnership between two organizations to provide engaging presentations on local and regional history. The inaugural season has already featured lectures on Chautauqua County's role in America's 250th anniversary, the history of the Grange movement, Westfield native, and Kentucky Derby champion Vince Powers, who was a relative of Reed Powers, who used to have this time slot years ago with the Senior Report, and the geological history of Western New York. So what's coming up? There's various dates. I'll just tell you real quick what some of the topics are. The story of Lucille M. Wright. The history of Fredonia Academy. A dentist's one last problem that led to our grape industry. I don't know, that sounds very interesting. Steve Cockrum is going to be doing that one. The history of Chautauqua County School of Nursing. All right, so these are all taking place at the library, and they're held at 6 p.m. at the Patterson Library in Westfield. All right, and finally, let's go to slide 19. We have a flapjack fundraiser with the Rotary Club. Free benefit. It's a free breakfast. Northern Chautauqua Community Foundation T-shirts. Fun with friends. We hope you'll join. Let's see. Hang on a second. They're looking for volunteers. That's why you get a free T-shirt. All right. So they're hoping that you would join them for a morning of good food and great company. It's always a lot of fun to kick off the day. So if you're interested in helping out with the Flapjack fundraiser with the Northern Chautauqua Community Foundation, give them a call. You can go to the Northern Chautauqua Community Foundation.org, and they want to know if you can help. And if you want a T-shirt, they'll give you a free T-shirt. And it's going to be held September 19th, the actual Flapjack. They raise a lot of money. There's a place for everybody: ticket takers, raffle helpers, greeters, seaters, servers, bussers, and kitchen crew. All right. So if you are interested, give them a call or contact them if you want to volunteer. So that's a promotional advertisement. We're going to take a little breather. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Be a good dad is right. And then you become a grandpa, then a great grandpa. It just keeps on going. Our jobs are never done. Very cool being a dad. I want to welcome to the show for the very first time two gentlemen that are involved with a really cool new product and project that's we're going to be talking about here in a second. I want to welcome Bob Patterson and Andy Putnam, and we're going to be talking about some really cool things in the grape industry. So good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are ya?
Doing great.
You're doing great.
Couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better. Living the life, huh? So I saw in the newspaper, I believe it was, something about a new product that you guys were developing. Andy, you talked to my Rotary Club. We said it's been a while ago. It had to be over a year ago.
Years ago.
Okay. And you still were talking about this product in its infancy, and you were developing it. And you've come a long way since then, I believe.
We have. Yes.
So let's talk about what we're going to talk about, and then we're going to go backwards and just talk a little bit about yourselves. So, Bob, what are we going to be talking about today? A new product, right?
We are talking about Good and Grapey.
Good. Hold it right up there so that
sorry.
everybody can see it. Justin, get a close-up product. Let's give their special shot here. Good and Grapey. All right. So this is a new product that isn't even on the market. Shelves, right?
It is not.
All right.
This is a 100% Concord grape juice product, and it's packaged in a 4-ounce nylon neck pouch. It's a USDA size for one serving of fruit. And this is geared for institutional markets, particularly school districts, food banks,
Okay.
hospitals, colleges,
Yeah.
cafeterias.
Large groups of people.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good and Grapey. You
Yes.
know, I've played in like 13 different bands, and the hardest thing in the whole world is to name the band, right? Because you always will be known by that name, even if it's a stupid name. Good and Grapey. How long did it take you to figure that name out?
Well, actually, I'm going to throw that over to this guy here.
All right, Andy, so-
this is an interesting story.
You're in no.
So-
Bob's the presidente.
Yes.
And you're in charge.
Director of Sales and Strategy.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
And a fellow board
You got to work together.
We work very well together.
All
We
right.
can finish
So,
each other's things.
so how'd you develop the name?
So, about 3 years ago, we went through the process of developing a formula for this grape juice product.
Who's we?
We, the Cooperative,
Okay.
went to a flavor house out in the Finger Lakes and had several recipes developed. And we brought the resulting grape juice mixes home, and we as a board taste tested them,
For
evaluated
real?
them.
You
Yep.
sit around saying
And
like
then we decided,
ABC or
yes,
blank
yes,
content?
exactly. A,
Oh,
B, or C.
really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
And
we
so
have a D to start with.
we decided it would be cool to have not only us test the product, but also our families. And it just so happened that my family was home for a summer family reunion,
Perfect.
and my grandchildren were there. And I thought, if this is targeted for school children, why not have my grandchildren try it? And so we had them taste A or B, and I said, listen, I would like you to give me the very first word that comes to your mind when you taste this. And so they tasted it, and one said, really good, Pappy. And I said, okay, good. And then another one said, very grapey, very grapey. And so at the time, we had this long list of potential names, and we decided we would put that one on the list with it, and we took it to our annual dinner meeting with our whole cooperative present, and we voted on who wanted which name on the list.
Oh my gosh.
And this name popped out at the top
Good
of the list.
and Grapey.
And so then we went forward and trademarked it, and it has really really stuck with us. I mean, very simple concept. You can read into the word good any way you want, right? But what we like to say is it's grape juice that's really good for you, right?
Catchy.
And the way it tastes good is good. So it made a lot of sense. Bob, do you want to add anything to that?
This was really a ground-up effort with the cooperative. Our members tasted it, decided it, and that's what we decided to go with.
Okay.
I'm going to add on the packaging. Okay, how did we end up with this design?
I have no
We
idea.
entered into the New York State Concord Grape Innovation Award competition, and we had the name, we had the recipe, but we didn't have the packaging or the design. And we got partnered up with a group in Buffalo. We got partnered up with some folks in Pittsburgh, a branding company. And over a 1 weekend time period, this brand was developed and it was sent off to a prototyping house. And in 1 week, we had a pouch with water in it with this design on it.
So like a prototype.
Yep,
Thing.
and we took that to the competition and we won.
You won.
We won the competition in the best new Concord beverage category. There
You were award-winning before you even hit the markets.
we were award winning.
We are.
That's
yes.
pretty cool.
Yep. And that led us to Cornell Agritech and food experimentation there.
Wow.
And Bob will tell you more about that. We've got some pictures.
Okay, so let's roll back the tape here a little bit. All right, let's talk about the industry a little bit. Let's talk about you guys and so forth, because I think people need to understand this isn't like a couple of guys just came up with this idea. We're talking tradition. We're talking family.
Yes.
This is rich story. So,
Yes.
Bob, are you a grape farmer?
I am a grape farmer. I have a grape farm in Portland, and I have actually we go to a little into the town of Pomfret, and we go into the town of Westfield.
Okay.
So we have about 260 acres of grapes,
Holy cow.
enough to keep us busy. For
Yeah.
sure.
All right, so let's keep peeling it back. So
Yep.
I know your dad, and he was a grape farmer.
Yes.
Bob Patterson Sr.
Yep.
And was there another generation before that?
Yeah, my father, Vivian Patterson, had a small farm, and we had some cows back then, and my dad even had some cows, and kind of when I got to of age, I guess you'd say, around 18 or 19 or so, we started expanding the farm. We bought a neighbor's farm, and just kind of added along the way. I
So
guess.
your grandfather had a farm,
Yes.
and some grapes?
Yeah, he had a few grapes, probably 10, 11 acres maybe
Why did
at
he
the
get
time.
into that?
Not
I mean,
sure.
where did that come from?
I'm not sure. I
Okay,
think that,
I'm a historian, so I
I
love
think
to go
the
back.
grapes were probably there when he
Okay.
moved into that farm.
Because the grape industry has been around since the 1890s.
Yeah, this was it. Would have been in
Not
the
your father's
30s,
grandfather,
probably.
but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
that's makes sense that those grapes could have been there for 50 years even, or 40 years or 30 years before he owned the property, because it's been a great grape industry region. I forgot how many.
Yes.
How many acres are grapes?
30,000.
30. I always want to say 300, but that never sounds right. But 30,000
Approximately
acres
30,000.
of this area along the lake shore.
Along Lake
Yep.
Erie Grape Belt.
You get over from like
North
Pennsylvania,
Collins
all the way
area
up north. Yeah.
on the east, and maybe Harbor Creek.
Yeah, yeah.
Generally.
So this is huge area for the grape industry. All right, so you had your grandfather had some grapes. So did you work the grapes when you were a little kid?
Oh yeah, I would. I did two things. I would drive the old International Farmall.
Too much fun.
Farmall A, probably
Was
it
that
was
the
at
crank
that time.
style?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
no,
I'm
did
sure
you
it
ever-
was.
Did you ever shoulder ever go out?
No, I was 4 or 5 years old at that
Oh,
time.
I had an old Whoopie, which was a Studebaker rear end with International engine, and I used to crank that thing, and it would about tear my shoulder out. I got rid of that real quick.
And we had this, what they called a grape truck. It was a 4-wheel wagon that stood up there, and the fellas, my dad and uncles, would stand up there with the post ball and pound posts
Oh,
and stuff
gosh,
like
yes,
that. And
yeah.
we'd pick up grapes with the same apparatus and that. And when I was 5 or 6, I guess, when they used to do hay for the cows in the summer, I would drive the old International Lodestar a little bit. Couldn't reach the pedals or anything, but,
So like my son, that's where he was. He was little, he was doing all that work.
somebody put in gear and
There you go.
yep, and that kind of stuff, and it's just kind of evolved, I
Good,
guess,
honest
since then.
work, right?
Yep.
And so you've actually probably since you were little watched the evolution of the grape industry, I would think.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Did they have the harvesters when you were little, or was it still hand picking?
I was still hand picking, and they came, around 1970-ish.
That was Roy Orton, his uncle,
Roy Orton,
all those
and-
guys.
and those guys kind of developed it, and Chisholm Rider, and went from there.
Right. So, we were talking before the show. I live in grape country in Ripley, and I think almost every farmer that you knew over the years through Rotary and the neighbors. A gentleman named Dave Pearson was our neighbor, and he had been in the grape industry probably 50 years before I ever met him. He was quite the old timer, but he taught me how to trim grapes and so on. So I think every one of my family members from Ripley were in the grape vineyards, trimming or picking or doing something. So it's part of our lives. I mean, it's just not you guys, owning the farms, but the kids growing up worked for the farmers, and it was part of the economic life of paying your bills, getting the gas money, buying your car, whatever. So a lot of people in other parts of the county don't even realize how important grapes are to our county. All right, so you took over your dad's business?
Yeah, we formed a partnership. Actually, we were still kind of partners, but
Right.
I run the day-to-day stuff, and
You're the boss man now.
I guess
260
yeah.
acres.
You have to blame me.
Do
Yes.
you have a lot of employees?
We have about 3.
A whole 3.
Yeah,
Well,
we're pretty lean, right?
but years ago, probably 4 or 5 times that. But now with the machinery and
Yeah.
technology. it's
Yep,
really
we do a lot
changed.
more machine type stuff.
Okay,
And,
very cool. Okay, and you have the title of Presidente of the Westfield Maid. What's that all about?
yeah, I am the president of the Westfield Maid. The Westfield Maid Cooperative was formed in 1935, so we've been around for a while. We currently have about 72 members and maybe 1,500 acres that we're responsible for.
Okay,
We market the grapes for our members.
so you're a co-op.
A cooperative, yes.
Okay, so this is where I got in trouble once, because I got everybody mixed up with Welch's, and they're 2 different things, right?
Right. There's really 3 or 4, actually, I guess, cooperatives in
Right.
this area, county.
National Growers?
National Grape Cooperative.
That's a different co-op.
Growers Co-op, a different
Westfield
co-op.
Maid is a co-op.
Westfield Maid's Co-op.
All right, see, I'm
and,
learning here.
and Lake Erie's Lake Erie Cooperative, a
Where's
fruit
that?
cooperative.
I don't even know where that
That's in Fredonia.
Okay.
It's
And then-
Agri-America.
And then Welch's is the guys that process it.
They're the big dog on the block, yes.
Okay, and I don't want to go into this real deep, but I happened to watch a live video the other day where we had our state senator Schumer was here and was talking about that the farmers are trying to get the USDA to purchase, or he is trying to get to buy excess grapes because of what situation y'all are in.
Yes. So generally, the USDA does buy concentrate on a quarterly basis, I think it is. And what Senator Schumer and others in the group are trying to get is what they call a bonus buy.
Okay.
And they use Section 32 funds to do that with.
Okay.
Not really sure what all that
Me either,
some of
but
that
we'll just
stuff
make it up
means,
like, we'll
but
just
yeah.
pretend we know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
yes,
And this all
absolutely.
had to do with one of the main buyers of grapes canceled their contract.
Yes, Refresco canceled the contracts of
120, I see?
126 growers, roughly 2,500 acres. And there was direct growers, and Westfield Maid also has a relationship with them.
Okay.
And our contract had ended in 2025.
Gotcha.
At the end of the 2025 season.
So
with them.
you're at the beginning of the new world era.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
but we won't digress on that, but the thing is that the grape market right now is a little volatile, and this would be a great opportunity for grape farmers to get their juices into a new product, right?
Yep.
Did I read that right?
There's
That's correct.
value-added products being added all the time in this industry here
And
locally.
I was telling Bob before you showed up, Andy, that I have Melissa Badamy here.
Very good.
CK Products, I believe.
Yes, CK
And
Products.
she's doing some cool stuff,
Absolutely,
with
yes.
grapes. And so I'm really excited to know about the innovation and new product lines that y'all are coming up with, because why not? You know, you don't have just one horse. You got to have a lot of horses in the race.
Yep.
And so that's really cool. All right, so you're the president of the Westfield Maid Co-op, and you're also president of something else, you told me.
I am president of the Chautauqua County Farm Bureau Board of Directors.
Don't you have any spare time left?
Not much.
And what does that do?
So we're Farm Bureau is we're part of New York Farm Bureau, and we are an advocacy group for the farmers and the farm community, and we do some lobbying in Albany
Are you
and
the ones
also
that brought
Washington
Schumer
D.C.
in, or no?
No, that actually they brought themselves in. I
Oh,
guess
sweet.
they would say.
All
Yeah,
right.
they work with the folks at Clarell, Jen Russo, Terry Bates.
Oh, yeah,
and,
I know Jen.
They kind of put that all together. That press conference they had
I
on
didn't
Monday.
even see, was Jen there? I didn't see her.
Yes.
She must have been in the mayor. Jen Russo was here a long time ago as an author of children's books, and then I brought her back when she got her PhD, and we were talking about the spotted lanternfly and stuff like
Very
that.
good.
And she spoke at our Rotary Club as well.
Very
So,
good.
like I said, I know the industry pretty good now. It's really weird.
Yeah, we're all co-competitors, cooperators.
Yeah. Okay, so now I want to jump to Andy a little bit, and then we're going to get really into the product. All right?
Okay.
So, are you a farmer?
I am.
Really?
138-acre Concord grape farmer.
Where are you?
In Niagara. I am located in Westfield, New York, and a little bit in Portland.
We're in Westfield.
Right about the center of the farm, the home farm, is about 1 mile east of Barcelona Harbor, right on Lake Erie. And it's the former Sugar Shack.
Yes.
For those who have been
We
to
were
it.
talking about that with
That's
your mom,
right.
Gail Black. I knew
Yes.
her. I knew her.
But
Yeah.
that farm spreads, my farm spreads from about Edgewater condos
Yeah.
all the way up to Woolabin Road in Portland.
Okay.
So it's
Did you
really
flip
spread out.
pancakes when she had her sugar shack?
I never flipped pancakes, but I did help park some cars.
Do you have a brother that worked there? maybe?
Yeah, my brother Robert Black.
Yes.
Robert Black.
Yeah, I
worked
think my
on-
son Justin worked with him from time to
Yep,
time.
yep.
Okay. Small world.
Yes.
All right. So you're a grape farmer. So how did you get involved with this guy?
Well, how I got involved with this guy is I've been a member of Westfield Maid Cooperative since about 1998.
Okay. It's
When
27,
my
28
mom
years. Yeah.
exited the business.
Okay.
And I became the member. And Bob was someone who, at the time, was on the board. He's been on the board a long time. And who helped me get signed up and helped me through the years, better understand where we are. And I think in 2018, I was asked to do a strategy effort for the cooperative, to lead a strategy team. And Bob was one of the people on the team, and we became very close. We became, kind of very determined to chart a future for this cooperative because things were very bad then. Sales were way off. There was a
I
lot
have
of
watched the
concentrate.
grape industry for
Yep. In
almost
fact,
50
that led
years
to
now.
the Concord Grape Summit in Westfield in 2018, right? And so we've been working on how are we going to set a future for this cooperative for a long time.
Nice.
That's how I came to know Bob.
All right. So how does a grape farmer end up being a strategist?
Well, I'm not always been a grape farmer.
Oh.
I started being a grape farmer in 1998,
Okay.
and I started as a part-time farmer. And I had a career in corporate America. I had
Oh.
a 42-and-a-half-year career in information technology with 8 employers.
What was your
Corporate.
biggest that you want to share, or if you can share?
The top 2 were IBM for 12 and a half years and Erie Insurance for 19 years.
Nice mix.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, the leaders of this cooperative bring a lot of talent that comes together when we work as a team and really provides a good strategy
Yeah.
for us to follow.
I think that people sometimes think, you'll understand where I'm going with this. Oh, you're just a bunch of farmers. A lot of the farmers, that's just part of their livelihood, that they actually have other jobs,
Right.
in corporate America or
Right.
online or whatever, international sales and things like that. So that's really, really cool. And you said you had 70-some people on your...
72.
72. Now,
Yep.
those are individual people or farms?
Those are individual members, so they're farms, and we're generally the small farm cooperative, I guess we'd call ourselves.
So where did the word Maid come in? I find that interesting.
Westfield Maid,
I
M-A-I-D.
don't know. Originally, it was Planters Co-op in Westfield in 1935, and they did have a plant down on Franklin Street, around in that area.
Yeah, sure.
And eventually, and I guess that's where they come up with the name was whoever I couldn't tell you the names of all the fellows that started the cooperative, but that's what they came up with, and they had a product. They had canned grape juice and some other products that they had on the shelves.
Do you have some of those down in the Discovery Center?
Yes.
Yeah, and folks, I always talk about the Grape Discovery Center just down the road in Westfield. If you haven't had taken your kids there or even yourselves, cool place to visit. So
Absolutely.
history is just unreal here with the grape industry.
Yep.
Okay, so
For sure.
So made as in like somebody's housemaid.
Correct.
Yes.
That's not M-A-D-E, but M-I-D.
Right.
So you have this image of somebody serving grape juice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I suppose. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when
We're
I
not
read
sure
that,
We'd like not to emphasize.
We're not
What's
sure
the-
how
what's the
modernized
imagery
that
here,
could be.
Yeah,
but
we'd
yes.
like not to emphasize that, and that's one of the reasons why you'll find our product not carrying
Okay.
that name.
So that was a term back then that was
Yeah, back
germane
then it was.
in the 30s, but now you're
And
upgraded.
it's historically important.
Okay.
We've tried to modernize it a little bit with
course.
the WMC we use and
Yeah.
all that
All
cool
right.
kind of marketing type stuff.
All right.
that,
So Andy, you're the sales rep or
Sales and strategy,
strategy
director
All
of
right.
sales and strategy.
Who came up with this idea?
What, the pouch? Oh,
This
yeah.
product.
Let me help
Yeah.
lend a little context there. Back during our initial strategy, we realized that one of the things we wanted to do was explore new product markets for our grape juice. And back in that day, right before the Concord Grape Summit, we had a friend inside the Department of Ag and Markets in New York State, and she called up and said, "Hey, how about we hook you up with someone who could help you get a new grape juice product out to market, and then we can talk about what you're working on at the Concord Grape Summit."
Just like that.
Just like that. And she hooked us up with a young entrepreneur out of Manhasset, New York, who helped us develop a 100% Concord grape juice product in a peel top cup. Many of the school children today drink out of a peel top cup with Sun Cup or Ardmore Farms. So we developed a shelf-stable, 100% Concord grape product and marketed it around New York State in 2019, 2018, 2019. We sold 1.9 million cups.
What?
Our strategy for 2020, our forecast was 6 million cups.
All right.
But what hit in 2020?
Oh, this
COVID-19.
minor thing here.
Minor.
And what happened to all the school demand?
Yeah.
It shut down because the school students went home.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, our partner went out of business.
Oh my
Play
God.
forward, the middle of 2020 into 2021, the schools loved our product. And they called us up. They knew that our partner went out, and they called us up, "Hey, can you guys help continue this?"
Gotcha.
But hey, we don't want the cup because it's a deal breaker for us. We do not like the cup
The kid opens up and goes all over the place.
all over the
Yep.
table,
I know,
right?
little kids.
Can you put it in a pouch
Oh.
format?
Oh. from the
Okay, so
schools,
we
right.
started exploring that. Along came the Concord Grape Innovation Award competition,
Right.
and that led us to the innovation that you see.
Without naming any product companies, when we have our grandkids up, we have other juice products that are in pouches with straws. Will there be a straw with this or no?
There will not.
Okay.
And straws are bad for the environment,
Okay.
and they're expensive.
All right. So how does this one work?
The straws are integrated in the neck, basically. You tear off the lid at the top, and there's a straw here. And
There's a straw in there.
Sort of. I mean, it's
All right.
not a real
It's a
straw,
narrow
but
channel.
it's a narrow channel
Okay.
in the pouch.
So they just suck on it.
Squeeze
Yep.
a
Or
little bit,
squeeze
suck.
inside.
And if you spill it, a drop or two will come out,
Okay.
but not much. And generally, so it's kind of spill resistant, I guess you'd say.
Very cool. All right.
It's a lot less of an environmental profile as well
Okay.
for waste purposes.
All right. And you said they're nylon packaging? I've never
Yeah,
heard
it's a
that
nylon. I'm sure there's other stuff in there.
There's a
but
food
it's
grade layer
Yeah,
against the
there's
juice.
a food grade layer
All right.
inside.
So
the
you're going to
pouch.
give me the recipe? I won't tell anybody. Just go ahead.
Sure. I'll be glad to. It's 100% Concord grape juice.
Let me write this all down. 100%
water.
Water.
Some ascorbic acid,
That's lemon
vitamin
juice.
C. Yep. And citric acid, which
That's
is
it?
preservative,
Little bit more.
If we use concentrate, we use natural grape flavoring, a tiny bit. I mean, it's
Just to enhance the
99%
flavoring.
water and 100%
All right,
concentrate
so
grape
when I
juice.
get my crops this week, it's gonna be Doc's Juices. I'm gonna start my own business.
Yeah.
I just put them
Good
in.
luck. By the way, we thought it would be really easy. It is not really easy.
So what things did you have to overcome in the business that you said wasn't so easy?
Well, go ahead.
The main thing was the financial part of this. I mean,
Minor matter,
getting some
minor
backing.
matter.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh, I can't even begin to think about that.
Our members are engaged with a substantial amount of investment in this
So
product.
the 72 members of the co-op, they pony up for this?
Yes,
All
for
right, so this is
partially.
all self-funded within the co-op,
Not
It's
entirely.
not self-funded, but it's
but they help with the financial package somehow or
Yes.
another,
Yeah.
through whatever means. I
Right.
won't go there. I don't
Right.
know what I'm talking about.
They
preferred
made
stock.
investments. They
There
made
we go.
investments
All
in
right.
the
preferred
project.
stock.
In the project.
All right, so this is still through Westfield Maid, or is this a separate
Well,
entity?
the actual company that'll produce the juice is called WMC Grape Juice LLC.
All right, that's different than
It's
the
an
co-op?
offshoot of the co-op, I guess.
All right,
you'd
there we
say.
go. All
It's a
right.
subsidiary.
Subsidiary,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. So it's a standalone. You have a board
Yes.
for that?
Same
Yes,
board.
it's the same.
Are you the
board.
president of that? Oh, same board. Oh, so it's underneath,
Wholly owned,
Yes.
privately owned.
okay.
subsidiary.
Yeah, and we have a DBA with that, which is Lake Erie Juice Company. which
Doing
is also
business
on the
as,
package.
see, I know these terms.
Yes.
All right. So I see packaging in front of me.
Yes.
So what's the next step? Where are you going with all this?
So we have a packaging machine. It's been ordered.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently being built in Barcelona, Spain.
Not Barcelona, New York, which is just down the road.
That's right.
Strange parallel.
Yes.
Very much so. People always ask me about Barcelona. They think I'm making that up, you know.
We are actually going to Barcelona on the 28th of August.
I've been to Barcelona. It's a
for
really pretty
a,
city.
Package machine acceptance.
So you're going to go there and
test.
check it out.
Factory acceptance test.
So you know what you're doing?
Let's hope. Yes.
We do.
Do you have somebody, like a technical engineer
We
to
do.
say?
Yes.
We do. We have.
See, I can ask these questions. I
If
understand
it's
this.
okay to name him, I'll name him.
You can do whatever you
It's
want.
Ron Catalano from RD Design.
Junior.
Ron Catalano Jr.
He's in Rotary with me.
Yep.
So I know everybody.
Jack's Welding fame.
Yeah, I know. I know Ron
Ron
Senior.
is an important partner in this.
Okay, I think he did some presentation too, or
may
somewhere along the line we talked about this. All right, so Ron's going to be your tech guy.
Well, he's our
Engineer.
leader in that area.
Project
He has a
engineer,
team.
I think.
Okay.
He has a team of
So
engineers.
you're all going to Spain.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother used to have to do this for his company years ago. He had to go overseas to accept machinery and make sure
Yes.
it worked right.
We should also
it
mention that
will-
there are, not just Ron, but there are engineers with all of the other companies. There's a packaging engineer, there's an equipment engineer, you know,
Do you sleep well at night?
there are food safety, there are food safety engineers at the process headquarters, if you will, at Cornell Agritech. So that, there's a lot of people that have been involved in
My head's
making sure
swimming.
that we have a
My
safe.
head is swimming right now, thinking about what you are thinking about.
This is a big project.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
can you
well, it's
not
imagine,
easy.
No.
72 farmers embarking on a project
No,
like this
I
and
can't.
trying to figure it out? I mean,
Oh my God.
that's what farmers do is we figure stuff out, but make it work. But
Right.
it's been a interesting learning experience, I would say.
Yeah.
So when you guys are famous, you come back and tell me how it all went, right?
Of course.
All right.
I don't think we're.
George Morello was here as my 500th guest, and he said he wants to be my 1,000th guest. So I'm guessing in the next 374 shows, you might come back and tell me that now you're bazillionaires and all is well.
Absolutely. George has been a big supporter.
Oh,
of
George
ours,
is a
and,
great country boy too. So yeah,
I think our ultimate goal, though, is to really sustain the grape industry here
think that's-
locally.
yeah.
There's so many other people that will be touched and affected. You had talked about all the people that are. One of the groups that you did not talk about is all the suppliers, the tractor companies, the people at Cornell, people that sell
Inputs.
supplies, right? Inputs. There's a whole bunch of people that support this industry, and so it's very important to this area that the Concord grape industry survives.
Yeah.
Frankly, farming is where value is created. It's one of the key industries in America where something is made from natural resources.
Andy, I think you know this answer. What is the gross income of the grape industry in Chautauqua County? In other words, how valuable is it? I know there's dollars, and it's in the millions, I'm sure of it. I've heard this before. Just throw out a number, I don't care, we'll make it up.
I'm going to say that if you just said Chautauqua County, it's
Yeah.
probably north of 300 million.
Yeah. People don't realize how big this industry is, because it's
Right.
quiet. You drive by, you don't see anything, you don't hear anything until y'all start picking things, and I smell it at my house because it comes up the escarpment on a nice September evening. But yeah, it's a big business here in Chautauqua County, and I'm proud to be able to help showcase you guys today. All right, so you got a good and grapey. So we got some pictures.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
All right, so Jeff, why don't you start bringing them up, and I'll let you guys narrate. I'll be quiet. So WMC is your parent company?
Westfield Maid Cooperative.
All right.
That's our logo.
Okay. All right. So there's the picture of multiple packets. Is this on the market yet, or is it still just waiting?
We've done some test marketing, but it will not be in the market. We're targeting late December, early January.
All right. All right.
And that's a picture of the product being made at the pilot lab, at the Seneca Foods Foundation pilot lab at Cornell Agritech in Geneva, New York.
The next one was
We had
our
to-
first advertising.
Yeah,
I
we
guess.
had to package that by hand.
Holy cow.
This slide is to give you an idea of the target market.
All right. Why don't you
for-
read what's underneath there?
Well, there's approximately, if you look at New York State, there's about 4.9 million students K through 12 in New York State. If you look across the United States, there's 49.5 million school students
Holy
K
cow.
through 12.
That's a few.
All right, if you had just a few of them drink it,
Yeah.
right, just 40% of them drink it a couple times a month, all of a sudden you have a great demand on Concord grape juice in our area.
Yeah.
Now you add to that food banks. Let me add that when the COVID-19 crisis hit and our partner went out of business, where did all the excess product get sold to and moved? Food banks.
Okay.
All right, so food bank clients across the United States are another key part of this.
And people, again, don't realize,
Right.
and I'm not going to get real political right now, but there's a lot of poverty in our country.
There is.
And these food banks are sustaining families, young families
That's right.
especially,
That's
and
right.
senior citizens.
That's
Yeah.
right. And then if you add in the other markets, colleges, universities, hospitals, prisons, offices, cafeterias, retirement communities, you have almost 200 million people, 150 to 200 million people in the United States. That's about half of America. And that's our target market. It's not the retail shelf. It's an organization where a buyer makes the decision and distributes the product.
You got a lot of potential here.
We do.
Yes.
Okay. Keep them coming, Jeff. So what are we looking at here?
That is our $500 Vivor sealing machine that we've had for our, when we go to Cornell Agritech in Geneva to fill these things by hand, which is an adventure in itself. So
And we seal the top after the pouch is filled. We seal the top with that machine. It runs through.
Who's better at it?
Well, that's me.
That was
I can just,
But I'm terrible at it.
just think about us, Justin. We'd have juice all over us. Oh, this guy's milking a cow.
that
Oh, no,
is,
he's not milking a cow.
that
What does he
is,
do? Here?
that is Bailey Jordan.
All right, what's
She's
Bailey doing?
She's our expert single pouch at a time manual pouch filler.
filler.
So it looks like she's milking a cow, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So the
Obviously.
juice is up above, and somehow or another, you got hoses coming together.
That's correct.
So that's like a mixture of the.
No, the
No.
hot juice is coming down through.
Oh, I see
the
two
pouch.
different tubes. That's what I
Yeah,
was
there's
wondering.
there's tubes everywhere. It's,
All
Yeah,
right.
there's a kind of a filler type thing, which is a small stainless steel, and it's got a small enough end of it to
Okay,
go
a
in the
tip.
pouch.
So now, is she doing this here in Westfield?
No.
No.
This is only how we do the pilot.
Yeah.
What we're going to Barcelona to see is a machine that will fill this at a rate of 50 a minute.
What?
It will
No
form,
humans
it will form
involved.
the pouch, fill
Holy
it,
cow.
and seal it.
Zip, 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 zip,
all
zip,
in
zip,
one.
zip, zip.
Takes a roll of film and makes a pouch.
You're gonna have to invite me over sometime.
This is
I wanna see
the
it.
this
That's
is
the
the
batch.
mixing tank.
Oh,
where we
there's the
made
secret
batch.
ingredients.
Yeah,
there
you
they
go.
are.
Yep.
How big is that tank? I mean,
I think that one there is about a 30 galloner.
30 gallons. I thought it was like about a cup. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
that's big. That's a big one. That's
So
a big.
okay, now the juice comes from the co-op.
Yes.
And nothing but the
Yes,
From
co-op?
Refresco.
It comes from
juice.
Refresco. It's concentrated there. Sell our grapes to them, or at the time, and they would
Process this?
Process it.
process
And then give
it,
back.
concentrate it,
Bought
and
the
we bought some
concentrate
back.
So it comes full circle around.
Yep.
All right. There's a big kettle.
That's the batch kettle.
Batch
Steam
kettle.
jacketed, so it heats it.
What do you mean steam jacket? What does that mean?
The steam, you see that hose coming in? It's hot water and steam that heats around the
Around
product.
the outside.
So you're not boiling it, you're
heating
warming
it.
it. Or,
Right,
Oh,
right.
that's
100,
Yeah,
190 degrees for 5 minutes is
Yep.
the test.
You guys are real scientists, aren't you?
Oh, we've learned a lot. And if you think we know a lot about processing, you should hear about trademark.
Oh, boy. Okay, and again, that's still experimental wherever that is, down in
That's
Prototype, yes.
That's the Seneca Foods Foundation lab, test lab at Cornell Agritech, where innovation and experimentation is encouraged, and the scientists and the technicians there help companies like us bring products.
Is
to
Kathy
us.
Young involved with that group?
She was, yes. She
Okay.
retired.
Oh, she did?
That was the Center of Excellence.
Okay.
And it's part of the Geneva campus of Cornell
A
University.
plug for these guys. They're the best folks ever, and if you're trying to bring a new product to market, a new food or beverage product, that's where you want to be.
All right.
That's another one of our members, Tom Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
They have a farm in Penn Yan, actually.
Oh, well, the Finger Lakes.
Yes.
Okay. Keep them coming, Jeff. We got about 3 minutes left here. I want to wrap things up here shortly. Oh, pretty
Think
much
that's
it
it.
then? Okay, super. Fascinating. I love to talk about these things. This is really, really cool. Where are you going from here? What's the next step now?
Well, we get to start packaging, and then we're going to start selling the stuff.
Okay. So I know this is weird, but if someone's watching right now, they're with an organization, senior group, veterans group, I don't care, anybody that involves schools, how do they get a hold of your product?
The best way to get in touch with us and get started with our product is to go to our website,
Yeah.
www.westfieldmaid.com. Westfield, WESTFIELD, Maid, MAID, all one word, .com. Westfieldmaid.com.
So you did it 3 times. You're supposed to do it 3 times, so he knows his stuff. All right, so westfieldmaid.com, and there's a site there that you can like.
There's a contact us form, and there's a whole blurb on Good and Grape being our flagship product.
All right.
And so you can read more about it, learn more about it, and you can contact us if you're interested as a school buyer or a food bank buyer.
Mm-hmm.
Around the country, around the world, we're ready to ship it. We have a global logistics partner that we're bringing back into the fold with this thing, and we can move product anywhere. We can also sell concentrate or single strength juice.
Okay.
So
And so as of when?
we will have product as of late
Tar-
November, December.
Target date, so December
Yeah.
1.
The
anyways.
Good and Grape
Yeah,
again
let's-
will be probably December or January.
Okay. All right. We got a minute left, so Andy, last thoughts.
Again, I just think this is so important for our area and our region, and the reason I'm personally doing is I feel called to use my skills and talents to help the other farmers and to help our industry, help our whole area survive. I'm a Chautauqua County born and raised guy, and I really want to see this area restored to the beautiful, thriving economic region that it has been in the past. And I think we have a key opportunity here to change the trajectory on that.
Excellent. And I'll help you any way I can.
Thank you.
You guys think about coming back here once you're in full production and kind of give us an update, okay?
Of course.
Bob, 37 seconds left. What would you like to say?
Well, seems that the phrase has been coined that I'm kind of the grape juice guy, so I'm trying to help lead this into the future. We need to do whatever we can to help the industry move forward and survive, I guess is a way to put it. So, we're trying.
Here's a tough question. Are you looking for investors or are you good right now? I throw that out.
We are looking for investment partners, but we have to be careful with SEC rules on how we go about that.
All right. Well, guys, congratulations on Good and Grapey, and I wish you the best. And I'm serious. Think about coming back sometime, maybe next year or a year from now, whatever, and let's do another show and talk about where you're at, because I'm sure you're going to be farther ahead than you realize.
Be our pleasure,
Yeah.
Doc.
So, one more time, folks, if you want to learn more about, let's see one of those pouches again here. Let me slide me over here. Keep it. I double fisted Good and Grapey right here in Westfield, New York. The co-op is in Chautauqua County. and Bob Patterson and Andy Putnam. Thanks for joining me today. Guys, sign up. Schools, all you that work with me here, this is going to be a great opportunity. I have to get my grandkids sucking on this too. I think they're going to love it. All right, we're going to do this all next week. And remember, you can watch this again on Spectrum 1301 at 2 and 8 every day this week. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, forever and ever and ever. And you always can go back and watch the show if you need more information. Guys, good luck, and I'll be cheering for you.
Thank
okay?
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.